Sunday, 29th of September 2024. So Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Study Sunday. Be more. Don't be afraid of death. Memento Mori. So it seems to be that in life, as we mature, as we get older, we start to recognize the futility of our abilities. We recognize our mortality. When you count it, when you do the calculations, we on average another 40 or so years of life, or 50, 60, 70, 80 more years of life, whatever else. And then over time you start to realize that time is limited. Every moment, every second, every minute, every hour, day, week, fortnight, month, year, decade that goes by will never be given back to you again. You'll never get it back. That's it, it's gone. So as a practical matter, I like to think that, is this thing that I did at this particular time the most valuable thing I could have done and could do with my time? Yes, no, maybe. And if there's too many no's, then change, do something different. Because when you start to realize that we have a limited amount of time left, you start to put more emergency on things. Get this done, achieve that, create this, build that, do this, do that. This grand vision, this thing in life we want to achieve, there's the deadline. We don't know when that deadline could be. We don't know. Next week, month, year, anytime. As a practical matter, anytime, because there's loads of things that could happen at any time. Car crash, for example, you name it. All kinds of things could happen for whatever reason. And it could cut the whole thing short. And then you could say also, we don't want to have regret as well at the end of our life. We don't want to be 110 years old and regretting things we did or didn't do today. So for example, these videos, I have no regrets with them. A great way to share my knowledge and build something for the future that I know in the future I will only appreciate more and more and more, because it's a valuable little snapshot of knowledge and time and space at the moment with information that's worthwhile. No regrets. And other things that I'm doing as well, focused and with no regret, that's powerful. But when we understand that we have got a limited time left, it's a greater need to do something, to do this or do that. I did a video a few weeks ago now, I can't remember, it was a Travel Tuesday video about the time I almost didn't go to Spain. Because I was thinking about that recently and thinking, thank goodness I did that. And then a few of the things I did recently in August, I'm glad I did that. Because those things here mean we have no regrets. Meaning when we get to that time in the future, we have no regrets of not doing this or doing that, or not spending enough time here, or doing this, or being too timid for that. I had plans, as I mentioned, in 2017 to go to Wales. But I didn't do it. I kept delaying it until July 2021. A quick day trip, Port Miriam and back. Amazing. 15th of August, I believe it was, 2021. 15th or 16th. Anyway, I did it. Happy chappy. Amazing. And those things are worthwhile doing, because remember, before we die, we want to do all these things, achieve these things, do that stuff. Learn these things, create, build, write, draw, dream, you name it. Strategize, plan, create, imagine, build, achieve. Because again, did you do the most valuable thing you could have done in that moment? Each second that goes by, did you squeeze as much life per second, per minute, per hour, per day as you could have, as you wanted to, or should have, or ought to have? Yes, no, maybe. Well, only you can tell. Only you can answer that question. But that's very important, because when you realize that we have a limited time left, we want to get stuff done. Very important. No regrets. Yes. So don't be afraid of death, and it's a natural process. Now, of course, there's religious connotations behind it and all the rest, but as it is, end of life, that's it. Beyond that, whole debate, that's fine. That's for other videos, other playlists, other occasions, but that's it. At face value, we want to get as many things done as possible before the end. We don't know when it could be. So do it now or potentially never, which is why I did a video about this as well with regards to which things are rarer. if one thing is once a year, other thing is once a week, and both of them happen on the same day, you can only pick one. Pick the once a year thing, because that will be next year. This one just next week. This is also why in some of the videos I did, I'm specifically thinking of in April this year, 2024. I remember one where I was at Haley's Pass or something, taking those moments, those places, those little corners of the world, appreciate it, because you never know when you're going to be in that place again. You never know when you're going to see this place again. Appreciate it, savor it, take in the moment, the time, the space, the location, everything. Because you never know, you may never go to that place ever again in your life. You never know. And there are some places I'm thinking of going to that I've not been at for 20 or so years. And there's another video I did about this as well. Little did you know, the last time I was in this place, little did I know I'd be here again 20 years later with, or without, or during, or while I was doing, or because of XYZ ABC. Little did I know. I can remember explicitly being in Grasmere in 2003. 2001 and 3, I believe it was, or 4, Grasmere Lake District. And then I was there again in October 2021, and also in August 2020. No, in 2021 August. No, October 21, August, briefly. No, July and October 2021, and a few other times as well. But, August 2023, 2022. Yeah, August 22, 23. Very nice. So little did I know, 20 or so years later, you'd go there again. That's amazing. That's powerful. Because it's about appreciating that past, appreciating that place, and doing as much as we can, squeezing as much as we can out of life while we can. The key word there is while, because you never know. Again, I did a video about this. The time I almost didn't go to Spain. Powerful stuff. Regret minimization framework. I can't remember if I did a video about that or not, but nonetheless, minimizing future regrets. Very powerful, very, very powerful. Because remember, don't be afraid of death. It's a natural process. Think of it as a deadline to get as many things as done possible as soon as possible, because we don't know when it will be. But otherwise, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Subscribe for more. You will see me tomorrow.